figure eight chain actually isn't any one particular thing, but can be found in several different configurations. However it's made or put together, it's always quite decorative. Hi there, Sandy here. Welcome to another Friday Findings video at keepsakecrafts.net. So I was kind of fascinated when I started looking at figure eight chain and seeing all the different kinds of links that you can put together to make what would be called figure eight chain. This one, for example, is probably what's classically considered figure eight chain. There's a single link that was once an oval link, but it was twisted, so now it's a figure eight, and it's alternating with other links, often of a different size. The figure eights are usually smaller and the other links are larger. This one happens to have gears in between, which is very cool. But this is I guess maybe a classic figure eight, but there are other chains that can be called figure eight chain. This is a chain that I made. This was a labor of love. I don't know that I would recommend it. I was doing it for a project, and it was from the book Mastering the Art of Metal Jewelry, and this was an exercise. It took forever. But what you can see here is that these are figure eight links, very different from the twisted links here. This, you start out with an S shape and then bring the ends around and around until you have a figure eight. And this chain is all the same links, but this would be a figure eight chain as well. Now this one's rather different. This one has flattened oval links alternating with these pinched links that are also in an eight shape. They're not twisted, but they're pinched, and the split is right here at on one side it's pinched and on the other side it's split. But this would also be considered figure eight chain. And the same with this chain, and yet it has, of course, an entirely different look because it's connecting together larger and smaller round rings instead of all links of the same size. And yet still it's a figure eight chain. They're all different versions, and depending on the other links in the chain and the patterns, they could be called other things. But these little connectors are still considered figure eights. As you can see, all of these chains from artbeads.com are pretty much your traditional figure eight chain. One twisted figure eight link connecting one untwisted oval link, alternating in that pattern. These chains from Beadaholique have a bit more variety. There are your traditional ones, and then there's also ones connecting long oval links. There's a whole variety of different ways of making figure eight chain from eBay. You may have heard of infinity links, and sometimes figure eight chain is called infinity chain, like the one in the upper right from Tiffany's. The beautiful figure eight link is the focal, and then the rest of the chain is something else. The same with the bracelet to the left of it. And even the chain to the left of that has more forged, beaten figure eight links held together by cable chain, it appears to be. In the lower left is an interesting chain consisting of links that appear to be made of half round wire, long ovals that were then twisted into eights and connected with short oval links. The one to the right of that one has a single curb style link connecting three figure eight links for a very decorative, twisted, and more masculine look, I might say. And the one on the lower right, interestingly, heavy forged figure eight links connected together with the pinched figure eight links that I showed you earlier. And finally, here's even more variety in the Fire Mountain Gems catalog. I love the one on the upper left, which appears to be made of square wire that was then twisted into a figure eight. A very decorative, bold look. All the other ones in the top row are connected with these forged hammered links, which give it a more industrial feel. So although figure eight chain can look very dainty and delicate, changing up the types of links you use can really change the look. So I hope you find my tutorials helpful and inspiring and beneficial. If you're interested in the supplies I showed, click on the link in the upper right or the lower left at the end of the video, or in the description box to go to my blog post where I always have a supply list and links to products. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you're interested in bonus tutorials, take a look at my Patreon page for how you can get those and lots of extras. Happy creating. Bye-bye.